Hey, week 16, can you believe it? It's such a shame because it means we're actually drawing closer to the end of this training block, and I've had the most amazing time, the best adventures, the best runs, and it's been awesome. And you know, tonight's an interesting one. It's the start of the week for me. It's Tuesday the 20th, and a month on Saturday is the big day. And today I kind of start the week. You never hear me talk about this, and I'm always transparent, but basically I'm trying to buy a house and solicitors. It's just, when you can't control things, it makes it so much more difficult to lose them from your head, because I'm not able to take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and, you know, action it and get rid of it. So it's kind of just been playing on my mind. I knew when I got home tonight I need to just run this off, which is what I often do. It's kind of the reason why I run after work, is just to run the day off. And yeah, I mean, I'm just running really light, shorts, t-shirt, no vest, and yeah, I was able to do like a 4:34. I'm not really even looking down at my watch, but I realised I was kind of running quite light, running quite free, and it just felt so good to access that speed. And it kind of proves as well that I can. I mean, 4:34 for me was something that I would always really struggle to do easily, and I managed to do it quite comfortably, which I'm just absolutely thrilled with. So about 4k in so far, and some more running to do. Cool. So 5k in 24:47. The reason why I'm stopping is a couple of reasons. First of all, I was running this way with the sun behind me. You can see it there now, actually. And what I was doing is using that as an opportunity to kind of analyse my running form, because when I was going those faster kilometres, it was through the correct running form, you know, correct poise and all of those sorts of things. And actually, I know how to run properly, and I know how to be more efficient as a runner, but it's very easy to slip into those kind of lazy tactics. And also it's difficult for me because when I run slower, around that 6 minutes per kilometre, everything just feels a little bit more kind of loose and airy-fairy, and not as kind of focused and driven as I would like. So I do look forward to, after the ultra training, doing some faster work, because I think I've got a good chance of breaking some PBs, and, you know, just seeing if I can prove to myself that I'm actually a faster runner than perhaps I used to be, or I think I am. So that's one of the reasons why I stopped. The second reason is because I'm going to try another Unived gel. So I've sort of half shared this story before, but my gel of choice is Spring Energy, and I've got a massive issue that they are not available in the UK. And with 4 weeks away, I can't risk holding on and assuming that Spring Energy is going to suddenly appear. It may well do, and if it does, then that's fine, but I needed an alternative. So I reached out to Forest Dean runner Andy, also reached out to Harry Jones. He's an incredible runner, absolutely superb. Both Unived ambassadors, and I just said, look, this is what I'm doing, what do you recommend? And I've taken their advice. So today I'm trying the salted caramel. I'm happy with the vanilla orange, I'm happy with the berry blast, and so I just want to make sure I've tried a number of the flavours so I can put an order in, because the gels I want to take with me are these smaller gels. The elite gels, which are bigger, I just don't want to really struggle to take on board that amount of gel in one go. It's quite a hefty amount. So I'm going to try this salted caramel, see if it goes in the kind of like to buy or not to buy list. And yeah, I figure in the middle of a kind of a harder effort, why not give it a whirl and see what I come up with. Well, that flavour is amazing. Tastes a bit like those caramel barrels you used to get at Christmas. I think they were like a gold wrapper. Quality Street, I think. And the only issue is I had it in a naked band, so it got really really warm, went all over my hands, so pretty messy stuff, but cannot fault. 10 for 10 on flavour. There it is, fast 9k in 44:39 with a 4:58 per kilometre average, including a slow first kilometre. So it felt so good just to push. I wanted my legs to feel it. I just wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to run, and I just feel like that has lifted everything that was kind of going on inside. And I've always kind of vowed to myself that if I have a tough day and I go out for a run, the deal is when I walk back in the door, it's done, okay? So I don't think about the thing I was thinking about before. I don't talk about it. The run is my way of talking it through, thinking it through, do whatever I need to do, but I leave it out there. And yeah, just feels so good. That's a real great run. I mean, in terms of speed work, I've done none really in this training block, but interesting, isn't it? I only run slow. 5:30s, 5:40s, 6 minutes per kilometre, 6:30s and beyond, and then I can just put the hammer down and the legs respond. So yeah, great start to the week. I really look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Probably do 10k nice and relaxed. We'll do a build towards a long run at the weekend, the last proper probably long run with a double on Sunday in this block, and then I'll just kind of turn it down a bit and just make sure that I'm keeping things nice and level, keeping the body moving, keeping myself tested, but also just being logical, being sensible. So I'm going to catch up with you tomorrow. Thursday night, Wednesday night, what am I saying? It's Wednesday. I'm out tonight in beautiful conditions again, about 15-16 degrees, bit of a breeze actually tonight, so for running fantastic, for filming not so much. Okay, another try of Unived gel. This time it is the dark chocolate mint. So I learnt my lesson from last night. I've got some tissue with me, but let's give it a go. We've got two flavours already locked in, the vanilla orange and salted caramel. I love them both. Let's try this one here. By the way, they're very liquid, very fluid, so I don't actually have any water or anything with me, and that's what I was told was good about them. You can just kind of neck them and keep going. That's good. Nice hint of mint, not too strong. And as you can see on there, 35 milligrams of caffeine. Look, there you go. That's what happens, it runs down the back all over your fingers. But anyway, that's a nice flavour change. I think that'll be good on the day, good on the ultra, just to get a mix of flavours, because that mint sensation is not super sweet, but it just adds a bit of variety. So again, good flavour. Well done, Unived. That was fun. 8k, 5:18 average. I'm running well this week. I'm running nice and quick, feeling good, feeling light, and kind of surprising myself really. You know, often when you get into this kind of routine of the pace that you typically run at, it's a nice surprise when all of a sudden you're just able to edge toward what I certainly feel is those faster paces. So yeah, really great. I was about to sign off by saying I'll see you tomorrow, but I won't, because it's my birthday. I completely forgot, and so it's unlikely that I'll head out for a run unless I really need to. But yeah, so birthday tomorrow. If anything is relevant that happens, I'll put some clips in. Otherwise, I'll see you on Friday, do a little 5k ahead of a weekend long run. Very exciting. Hello, and it's Friday. I'm out again just for a very short run this evening, about 5 or 6k ahead of the long run tomorrow. Now, the long run I normally do early morning Saturday, and actually I could have run with Chris from Here We Are Running, who I know is going to try and tackle that 50k distance again. So please do check out this video on Monday to see how he gets on with his 50k effort tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to be running my distance, 20 miles or thereabouts, in the heat of the day, because with an ultra in May, the air temperature is going to be warm, even if it's a bit of a miserable day. So I need to be getting whatever training I can in the hot part of the day. So tomorrow it's midday. I've been waking up in the morning to temperatures around 0, and by the evening it's towards 20 degrees, which, lucky for me, is when I've been running after work. So it's been really good actually, just to get out and remind myself what it's like to run in warmer temperatures. Even tonight I can feel that kind of dense heat in my mouth, and it will certainly be a test on the hydration front. And I think if we have a really hot day like they did 2 years ago, it will be a real test of managing your hydration, nutrition, and just finding that perfect balance to allow you to go the distance with time on legs under the heat of the sun. On the topic of Chris, Here We Are Running, next Friday night over on this channel we're going to do another Runners Roundup live stream, this time with Chris as a special guest. Sort of like a Amateur Ultra Runners edition. So if you can join, we love you to be there, and if you can't, then please make sure you drop a comment down below with any questions, and I'll be sure to get to them. Look at this tonight. We've had quite a lot of warm weather this week, and the grass hasn't had time to really shine and grow back, but I do enjoy being out. Just a t-shirt, probably could have gone vest actually, but wow, just in my element. What I don't miss in the summer are all the flies that go into your mouth, so that's something to remind myself of tomorrow when I'm packing my kit. Make sure that buff's in the bag, and make sure you're fully prepared with your sunglasses so you don't get an eyeful or mouthful of fleas. The pace is feeling really good this week. Certainly taking that step back last week did help. Tomorrow the 20 miles is basically going to be flat along the river, so nothing too wild in terms of elevation. I just want to make sure these next 4 weeks to get some solid miles in, and as the mileage starts to come down, I'll do more elevation at that point, just so I can keep my legs turning over, and yeah, just be feeling really confident about what's ahead of me. Very, very excited, by the way. 5k done, 5:28 average pace, really pleased with that. So here's to tomorrow. Let's have a good one. Nice pace, nice relaxed effort, good nutrition, hydration, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So I will catch you, not in the morning, but in the afternoon tomorrow. See you then. Hello. I would say good morning, but it's nearly afternoon. Today I decided to set off at 11 AM, waiting until the heat of the day was here. It's about 16 degrees, and I need to just try and replicate the heat on the day as best I can. And it's been, as you can imagine, probably about a year since I've run in the heat, and it's probably been as long since I run with a full pack as well in the heat. It does make a difference. Now when I set off on the day, it will be earlier in the morning, but I have no doubt that the temperatures will rise. Back in 2018, I think it was 27 or 28 degrees on the day, so it really is a bit of a make or break. I've got to get used to it. What I'm also doing today is not being as keen on hydration, just to see if I can put myself in a position to work my way out of a bit of a deficit. That probably sounds really crazy, I wouldn't advise it, but I want to try and replicate those moments I may have on the day. 8k in with a 5:28 per kilometre average. Again, I decided to make that first 10k a little bit more higher level for the intensity, so that I could try and get some tireder legs moving. And again, I just do my best really to try and prepare myself more mentally and physically for the big day now. How I'm going to make sure I hydrate well, nutrition, so you know, all these things have to be considered, but overall it's going to be my mind that stops me from doing it, if anything. So yeah, a lovely time to be out. It is warm, I'm feeling hot, that's for sure. 8.5k, going to take on board a Unibed because I know that there's somewhere I can throw the rubbish away just up there. Let's start with the vanilla sea salt. So these are the elite gels, so these are the bigger packets, which I'm not as fond of, but obviously on the day I'm going to have the smaller gels and probably take more of them, but let's make sure I don't get sticky fingers. I did ask Andy, Forest Dean Runner, how do you not get sticky fingers, and he basically said it's a pro tip. So let's just try and do something here. So it's 190 calories in this packet, so that'll just keep things ticking over nicely. It is so nice. Oh, vanilla icing. Okay, bit of a sticky finger. What's good about them is you don't actually need the water to wash it down. "15 kilometres, 1 hour 22, 5:29 per kilometre average." Just going to stop here, have a Cliff Nut Butter Bar, kind of replicate an aid station situation, and then run back, and then I'm going to put the extra sort of kilometre or two on the end. I'm really glad I got my glasses because there's a lot of dust being kicked up here by the wind, which is lovely when it's in the shade, but the heat of the day is definitely there. There's a very, very exposed section back there for probably 1.5 kilometres, and certainly feeling it, but What a great workout, feeling so light. The legs feel like they're not even there. Probably the best I've ever felt. So if I felt like this on race day, I'd be so pleased. Anyway, I'm gonna get some food and I'll catch up with you probably at the half marathon point, about 20k or so, 21k, and yeah, let's talk then. 19.26 kilometers, and there it is. Suddenly just felt a bit off, legs felt a bit like jelly. So what's the plan here? Stop and walk. I was maintaining that 5:29 average, which is a lot faster than I normally go. Basically that would be kind of putting me on for my fastest marathon time as well. So just stopping, walking, have some more drink. I've done about, I don't know, 750 ml of water and or tailwind. I've had one gel, I've had one Cliff nut butter. So you'd think that'll be okay, but maybe not. This is why we do these runs, to practice, and I feel fine doing so. Check out this. Icelandic ponies, they look beautiful. Quite like some of that water there. A few kilometres back I had that little spell. Let me tell you how I got out of it. So water on the head, down the back of the neck, walked, slowed the pace down by a minute per kilometre. The issue I have had is that the legs really want to move, so if you look on Strava you'll see that, yeah, there's a dip, and then my legs just want to go back into autopilot zone. So I'm sort of intentionally now holding back slightly, but yeah, kind of feeling much better. Took some more fluids on board. Ultimately it just took a moment, took stock, restarted. Alright everyone, choco fudge time. Oh, it's pouring out. It's everywhere. It's gone everywhere, people. It's gone everywhere. Such a mess. Ah! 30k complete with a 5:47 average. So the first, what, 19 or 20k, nice and solid, great pace. And then the last bit was you know, relaxed. It was a bit up and down, not quite even pacing, but yeah, still a far quicker average pace than I'm expecting to do on the day. It's warm out here. A really useful training run. So pleased that I came out in the midday sun rather than going out this morning at 6 AM. It would have been easier, but I wouldn't have got as much out of it as I have. Great research. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Not sure what I'm going to be doing because I'm actually going out for a little birthday lunch because I didn't do that the other night. So I'll catch up with you then and share with you the week's overview. Hey, we have come to the end of our week, and this week has been a really good week. Lots of fast-paced runs through the week, certainly for me. And yesterday's long run was really beneficial. Feeling great today. So clearly, you know, towards the end, slowing down the pace has allowed my legs to also recover in a really positive way. So really pleased with how it's gone. You see the overlays here. I have got a run to do today. I haven't actually been out yet, but the GoPro battery's died, so I thought instead of waiting until later before putting this together, I'll just throw this little video up now. Probably be about 10k, nice relaxed slow pace between 6 and 6:30 per kilometre, and which is why you can just see the distance is there but not the pace. But I think overall the distance probably matters more to you than how quickly I'm running. So I look forward to seeing you next week. We are still getting closer to that taper time, so going to get some more mileage in, having a lot of fun, and about to also put in my order for Unived so I can get race ready. Thanks again for sticking with me, and I will see you in the next one.